lights because we don't have anything else to do. And we added more lights. We added some lights around the outside of this window because we are bored. 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 Someone was holding down the fort and making sure that Mom's seat stayed warm. What a very good girl she's been. She's been a very good nurse monkey taking care of us. Been very good. Been a very good girl. Wednesday the 18th, and I thought we would just catch you up on our containment and what we have experienced so far. I have had a lingering headache since Saturday. Now, it's not a bad headache. Luckily, it hasn't turned into any migraines, but it won't go away, even with me taking Excedrin migraine. It's just staying there. It's enough to be aggravating, and off and on dizzy spells, weakness. Now, I do have dizzy spells from time to time anyway. I've got inner ear issues, so I don't know if that's direct effect of, or bless you, you got sneezes? Bless you, you got sneezes? Did you have to sneeze? Or if it's just part of, because I have to deal with stuff like that, or if it has to do with. So, and Matt has experienced 100.8 at highest, but this is his second day without heat.
Yeah.
Now, anything else that you have experienced? We're trying to be clever with how we're saying this.
Monday, food and drinks tasted really strange.
Yeah.
Strange aftertaste.
Yeah, even for me, like we both have spicy nacho Doritos, which is our favorite, but we both have our own bags, and for some reason it tasted weird to him, and for me it tasted like perfume. But then by Tuesday it was fine.
Coffee tasted watery when I knew it wasn't watery.
It didn't taste watery to me, but he did experience like weird, which I've heard of people losing their sense of taste, but not it altering taste. But
and still a little bit of a cough lingering.
yes, he is having productive ones. I am having dry ones like the desert. So, but I'm an ex-smoker, so I actually cough a lot anyway. My lungs are still trying to forgive me from what I did to them. So,
Monkey.
no squeaky pants, no squeakies, come here.
Come here. Hey, come on. Come on.
Okay, now we'll talk about the non-physical. This is actually because ever since March, because of the fact that he has been fortunate to keep his job, and I am a stay-at-home anyway, life did not really change much for us except for earlier in the year when stores were closed.
because I was working for an essential.
Yeah, he's got an essential job, so he has been fortunate to be able to keep his job this entire time. Hush, hush, sweetheart. And so our daily life didn't really change much, except for when stores were closed, we were not obviously going out to stores, but we have always done our own grocery shopping. And so this time we had to do Walmart pickup, and I made a separate video on the experience of using Walmart pickup, and we had to have the guy put stuff in the back of the truck, you know, with the windows rolled up. Like, he came up to the window and we were like, just, you know, put it in the truck. And so that's been weird because it's weird because I'm used to, oh, we're out of this, let's just run down to Publix. And I actually don't like buying food at Walmart. I enjoy our Publix grocery store, and I like the people there. So having to buy everything from Walmart, I mean, we could do Publix, but it would be Instacart, and we just can't, we can't pay the extra pay right now. We are fortunate that Matt is able to use vacation pay, but because vacation pay is a flat 40-hour paycheck, we don't have anything extra, so everything's going to have to go to bills. So we're having to be really careful as far as that goes. It's strange. His brother is probably going to have to deposit his check for him because we can't even go pick up his check and go to the bank. So that is you don't think about stuff like that.
Everything stops.
Everything has stopped. And I'm telling you, as much as I get sick of fast food, right now, all I want to do is go through a drive-through and get a combo meal.
Yeah.
And can't even do that.
Eat some junk food.
Yeah, just eat some good, I don't want to cook anymore. And I still have a week and a half of this. I don't want to cook anymore. And it's just like, I need the combo ferry to drop us off some Jack's breakfast and some burgers at night and chicken fingers. And I know Pizza Hut has a contactless delivery, but God, you got to pay for that freaking delivery. So I don't know if it's going to be, we might break and try to see if we can sneak that kind of expense in, but I don't know. I think we're probably going to have to wait. I'm probably just going to end up getting Totino's pizza to slide into the oven to get us through, but I didn't think that I would miss fast food, because I really don't like fast food, and I get burnt out on it really quick, but oh my God, our Mexican and Chinese, we can't pick that up. And so if we had
Starbucks.
Oh my God, and Starbucks, and yeah, and I hear that Starbucks are starting to close the inside of their stores again, but we can't even go through a drive-through. And like I said, yes, we can do DoorDash, but that's extra money. That's more than you're paying for that delivery. So we really can't do that right now. Our money is having to go to, by the time you see this, we will have been set free, and I guarantee you we will have had at least 2 junk food meals, because I'm gonna put this online after we are released, which will be actually November 30th. So, which actually makes it a little bit longer, because that's like 2 weeks from the time that Positive was done. That was Sunday, we found out. So, but actually the 100.8 started Friday the 13th. First time in my life Friday the 13th has not been a lucky day for me. I've always loved Friday the 13th. I'm always very excited about it. This year, it's Friday 13th, 2020. What do you expect?
It sucked.
Yes, it did. Tired the first couple days. Slept a lot. There's not really anything really filmed from the couple days, because we did just kind of lay on the couch and sleep. And actually Sunday night, once we found out that was what was going on, I actually slept on the couch and he slept in the bed because neither one of us had slept good for the 2 nights before when this started. So I was just like, the only way you're going to get a good night's sleep is if you get to like sprawl, take over the whole bed and do that, and then I'll come in here and sleep on the couch. So we slept separately that night and actually worked. He was able to get some sleep and without having, because usually it's me and him and the dogs piled on top of us, and then
Yeah.
the dog moves around and we end up with a bunch of blankets on top of us and it gets too hot. So with us being all spread out, the dog slept on the end of the couch some and slept on the floor the rest of the night. So it helped me not be as hot. But yeah, this is Wednesday, so this is technically day 5, but technically day 3 of containment.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're feeling better, guys, we are already stir crazy.
Yeah. Well, only a third of the way through it.
I know. Oh God, don't. Oh, did you have to put it in math terms? I will say that it seems like I'm chipper, but every once in a while I will break down and cry. And it's because I'm seeing things about lingering effects from this, and that worries me really bad. So it is even though we have been fortunate to not be experiencing the worst of this, it is still very scary to deal with because there are so many unknowns about the future. And there's still the how did this happen, because he and I are extremely careful. We are always covered, we are always doing this, and we have our little, we're very, very, very careful. So the only thing that we can think is that somebody from the outside brought it inside either his place of employment, or we might have picked it up on voting day because there were people in voting lines coughing with nothing covering their face. And even though we were protected, I mean, that gets in the air, it can get in through your eyes or whatever. So we don't know how it happened, but it was through no fault of our own because we have done everything we can to protect ourselves and to protect others around us. So I'm ready for car rides. We actually went on a short jaunt around I call it going around the block. It's a couple back roads, and
Just to get out of the house.
just to get out of the house and get some sunshine on our face. You know, it was nice to actually walk outside and be like, oh my God, there's sun on my face.
Mm-hmm.
And then we sat out back for a few minutes, but then I kind of got dizzy again. But we're hoping to, we have firewood, so we're hoping to maybe one of these days it's really nice, just do a fire pit out back so we can sit outside, soak in some vitamin D, and enjoy a fire pit just to break up the monotony of sitting here. And it's weird because, like I said, I'm an at-home, and I pretty much sit here all the time anyway. But the knowledge that I absolutely cannot go anywhere or have any human contact is maddening. If you have depression issues like I do, it kind of exacerbates the issue. It makes it worse. So.
And I'm not the only one at my place of.
Yeah,
there's
somebody
3 others
in his place of employment that are also positive. So we're thinking somebody from the outside brought it in, or maybe a coworker did not take precautions on the weekend when they were out and about and brought it in, because even when they have customers come to this shop, the customers have to be fully covered and they maintain social distancing, so they do everything they can. So the only thing we can think of is that probably maybe a coworker actually brought it in, but I'm not really going to try to point fingers because there is honestly there's no telling. It could have been from a gas pump or whatever. But the weird thing is that all of us it happened on the exact day, like everybody at the exact same time. So something happened
Yep.
for all of us at the same time. So, but yeah, it's Wednesday. I'm going to be doing little daily updates. I'm frustrated. I want to go to my grocery store and go shopping. I want to pick up stuff for myself. And I want to go through a drive-through really bad. I know that sounds so freaking stupid, but
We can't do anything.
we can't do anything. And I honestly feel like if you've ever seen The Scarlet Letter or had to read it in high school, I almost feel like when we walk outside, we should have a giant, like, red C on our chest or something. Like, I feel like everybody, I don't know. Is this paranoia that everybody knows? I don't know, it's weird. It's like I've even been making sure that the mailbox handle is taken care of after we get mail so that the mailman comes and doesn't touch it. I mean, but it's been weird. It's weird. And thank you for mathing it and telling me it's only a third of the way through. So that's it for Wednesday update. And this is just this whole vlog is just going to be short clips here and there of everything that, I mean, except for the first few days I did not do any vlogging while we were
We just didn't feel like it.
yeah. So, but except for the lingering except for that, we are feeling much better. So that's it for the Wednesday, the 18th update. Oh, it also means no Thanksgiving, which I'm not a Thanksgiving person. I actually don't like Thanksgiving because I don't like just gathering with people to sit around and eat way too much food. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, we can't even get the turkey that we like to cook because we were gonna like just try to smoke ourselves a little turkey breast out back, but Walmart doesn't carry what we like. So we're having to try to figure out how we can feel a little festive without, who knows. Who knows? So that's it for Wednesday, the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
this is our, this is
days?
our
This is day 8.
day 8 of
What?
containment. And we thought we would do an update. Yesterday, Matt's sense of taste and smell came back. He lost it for like a day and a half.
It started to go away on 6. Couldn't taste anything. No. Started to go away on 5. Couldn't taste anything on 6. And then 7, yesterday, it started to come back.
Okay. We are stir crazy. I don't know. I put a clip in from yesterday. We honestly were so bored, we sat by the window and just watched our neighbor get a roof estimate. Because we just watched a guy walk around on the roof, and because we don't have anything else to do at all. We have tried, I did not record it because I use my phone for check-in and stuff, but we have tried the Instacart because I really don't like getting certain foods from Walmart. I prefer to get my meat from my local grocery store. And we wanted a frozen turkey breast so that we'd have something to cook for our own little Thanksgiving for 2. And so we went ahead and did Instacart and went to our local grocery store. And it was actually just as efficient as Walmart, but quicker. Like, they get it out to your car, seriously, within 5 minutes of you pulling up. So I actually really like the Instacart thing, but we just did a pickup, and I think now that we are... You're warm. You've been out in the sun. I'm paranoid of temperature. We keep checking our temperatures. I never have had a fever this whole time. He's been fever-free since Monday. Monday was his last day of fevers. But I'm still paranoid, and we check it at least a couple times a day. And I feel... Oh, anyway, I was saying that we had enough food now to get us through until we are released. Technically, next Friday is day 14 from when he first had things happening, you know, so that's technically day 14. He's released to go back to work the following Monday on the 30th. And even though we'll technically be okay next weekend, I still want to stay out of stores. We are going to hit a Starbucks drive-thru because I know it sounds petty and first world problems, but I want an iced chai tea latte from Starbucks so bad I absolutely cannot stand it. And so we're going to at least hit a drive-thru and a couple drive-thrus, because I'm thinking I want some cheese fries from Culver's.
Oh, absolutely.
Or
Yeah.
some chili cheese fries. So we're going to stay out of stores for the weekend, which is probably a good idea anyway, because it's Black Friday weekend. People are going to be really crowded out shopping. So, but we're definitely going to allow ourselves to get some fast food at least. So we're looking forward to that. And I'm like, okay, day 8, we've got 6 more days to go, guys. I'm exhausted. Like, Matt's coughing has slowed down, which is good. I'm still coughing, but to be fair, I cough a lot anyway. Because like I said, I'm an ex-smoker, and my lungs are still in the, I don't know if I'm going to forgive her for this stage. I'm hot a lot, even though I'm not running fevers. I feel hot, but I have not slept. I've slept good 1 night out of the last 8. And that was the night after I slept on the couch. When I went back in bed, I just passed out the next night. But it's because it's not because I'm sick so much as it's because my schedule is thrown off. Because I naturally stay awake at night anyway. I have a hard time falling asleep, but once I fall asleep, I will sleep for a long time. And then I'm used to getting up with him in the morning time and sending him off to work, and then I go back to bed for a while. And with him being here, the dog wakes us up, and then he gets up, and once he's up, he's up. I've been running off around 5.5 hours of sleep every night, so I honestly feel a little body achy right now. Like I have no energy to absolutely do anything, but I'm not sleeping well, so I don't know if it's because of the big mixed with the disrupted schedule. So I can't say it's all because of the word. But yeah, I'm tired of looking like Ned, tired of feeling like Ned. If you say, who the heck is Ned? Ned is a word I've been using for the SH word. I've been using it since early 90s. Maybe around 1991 I started using it. But anyway, I feel like Ned, but I'm tired. I'm sleepy. How are you actually feeling?
It's tired sitting here. But coughing's almost gone. And I can taste stuff again.
How are your spirits?
I mean, I'm fine. Spirits are fine. It's just I'm ready to get out of the freaking house.
Okay, yeah. See, his brother came over today to get his ladder that we had borrowed a couple weeks ago out of the backyard. And it was surreal and sad and pathetic to just like stand at the window and be like, and that's all we can do, because I love it when my brother-in-law comes over, and he usually ends up coming in, but even on the days that he's just picking something up and he doesn't come in, we always just stand outside and talk for a while, and it was just kind of like on the window. Guys, it's pathetic. But I also realize that we are fortunate that the things that we have experienced haven't been near as bad as what so many thousands of people are going through, and my heart goes out for the people that have it worse and the people that are hospitalized. It's horrible.
And I'm still getting a paycheck.
And he's still getting a paycheck. So we're extremely fortunate. We are the upper end of how this can go for somebody, and we do realize that, and we're not taking that for granted. So I feel really petty even complaining about, oh, I can't go through a drive-through, but the sense of feeling cut off, I already have depression issues, and it's not good for my mental health. This has not been good for my mental health. I have broke down and cried usually at least a couple times a day, even when I'm feeling okay, because it's not good for my mental health. But we have been, luckily our truck was filled up before we knew, so we have been getting out and going little short distances, going through neighborhoods around us, looking for Christmas lights that people are putting up. And honestly, seeing Christmas lights in somebody's yard right now is bringing me so much joy. Like, that's our, oh my gosh, let's get out and drive around the block because it's pretty, so. But it's weird because even if somebody's like, if we're driving by and somebody's in their yard on a lawnmower or whatever, it's like roll up the windows, because I feel like even if I drive by and somebody's like 20, 25 feet away, I don't want anything to like come out of me and float out onto the breeze. It's a weird feeling because I don't want anyone else to get this. And even when we do the Instacart and the Walmart pickup, I have sanitized I made a sign to put in the window that says, please put our groceries in the tailgate. It has been sanitized for you. Thank you. So I wiped down the entire bezel of the tailgate thing and up underneath the handle and everything. So if they put their hand in there, there's nothing on there that can hurt them. So, I want to do my own grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do my own grocery shopping. So that's our Saturday update, guys. 6 more days.
Yeah, next Friday.
Next Friday will be day 14, but obviously we probably won't even go through a drive-through probably till like Saturday or Sunday, because I'm a little, technically, I think the CDC says that you can be around people 10 days after your first experiences. I'm trying to not do keywords, you know what I'm doing, but I think the full 14 days is absolutely necessary, and there's no way I would ever. I don't want to put anybody else at risk, so we're being very careful about how we do that. So okay. That's it for our Saturday update. If we get out and do a little driving around, maybe I'll get to film a little bit of driving around. I haven't filmed too much in the last couple days because honestly I had neglected to charge my camera, and so I needed to just hook it up and just leave it the heck alone and let it do a full charge. So it's charged now, so we should be good to get a little something if we get out and get riding around. So. But right now, that's all the talking update we're gonna do for Saturday at least. So I'll see you. I'll probably do another update Sunday or Monday. I don't know. It depends on what we do. But that's it for Saturday. What's today's date? The 19th or 20th? It's the
21st, I think.
Is it? Guys, it is the 21st. I swear last time I looked, it was the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
See? Everything's running together. We are going to recycling because this is the most exciting thing that we get to do. Here's our recycle place. This is not in our town. We have to drive to another town to go recycle. Okay, so there's someone here right now, and so it's one person at a time, and you're supposed to wear a mask, which I don't know if they have one on.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But we're just trying to ensure that we stay far away. I like the little murals on the walls. I think it's pretty. This is a safe thing for us to do where we don't come in contact with anybody else. And we don't even have to worry about anybody touching our trash because they move everything with machines. So, yes, this is the highlight of our week besides some Christmas lights that we've seen. Cardboard, cans, and 2 things for plastic and another thing for newspapers and magazines. So yeah, this is our fun for Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, it's Tuesday. We've only got a few more days, guys. We've only got a few more days. So this is what we have been doing. It is Tuesday. We just went to the recycle place. This is what we've been doing just to get out of the house. We luckily, I think I said this in another part of the vlog, luckily we had filled up the truck right before we knew, and this is what we've done. We have just gotten out and taken like short little back roads, and it's made the gas last. We still have enough for the rest of the week, but We've just taken like little short trips. Sometimes we'll go through a neighborhood and look at Christmas lights, or sometimes we'll go through one and during the daytime to see if anybody has put up anything over the weekend or whatever. We are obsessed with looking at Christmas lights all the time anyway. So I think this is one of our favorite pastimes, is once the holiday starts, getting out looking for decorations. But this is what we've been doing. We have just been riding around in circles in local neighborhoods and little back roads just to not be sitting on the couch, because oh my gosh, guys, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's over. So technically 3 more days, but I guess if you count today, 3.5, I don't know. I'm ready for this to be over. I miss Target. I know that sounds weird, but I love Target. And last time we went in Target, they weren't finished putting out all the Christmas stuff, and I love their Christmas decorations. So, you know, I miss going and seeing Christmas decorations in stores. That's something that I really enjoy doing. So, and we still haven't even gotten a tree. So we have to find a tree this year too. So, that's it. Okay, so actually, even though it's Friday, we are now completely out of quarantine. We don't have to wait until tomorrow. We had gotten a letter in the mail that said that it was from the health department for Alabama Health Department, and it said that they had tried to call, but we don't answer numbers that we don't know. So Matt called the number and ended up talking to the woman and told what date that he first started showing symptoms, and she said that he gave her the list of everything, that all the symptoms and everything and how long they lasted. And she said that more than likely we were exposed, or he was exposed on the 11th, because he didn't even start feeling sick until Friday the 13th, which is actually the first time in history that we've had a bad Friday the 13th.
She says it lays dormant in your body for 48 hours.
Okay, so she said it lays dormant in your body for 48 hours. So he probably got exposed on the 11th, on Wednesday. She said that we are well past our 14 days, that we did great by staying away from people and him not going to work and stuff like that, and that we were free to go out and be around people now. So I still think we're not going to probably grocery shop until tomorrow, because tomorrow is one of the biggest football games. It is the biggest football game for Alabama. Mm-hmm. It's called the Iron Bowl, and when the Iron Bowl happens in this state, nobody is out. Even though it's Black Friday weekend, nobody goes out shopping. Everybody watches the Iron Bowl. So that's actually the perfect time for us to be able to get our groceries without a really crowded store, because I'm still a little skeevy about being around people. But we are fixing to celebrate and go through the Starbucks drive-thru, because holy cow, I need me an iced chai tea latte right freaking now. So we're fixing to do that. We're going to get us a Starbucks, and we're going to go look at some Christmas lights. I'm very excited about that. So yay, we are officially out of quarantine, and I'm happy about that. I was gonna do a whole thing tomorrow, but you know what? I'm so freaking excited that I'm just done. I'm done. So hey, we're out of quarantine. I'm so happy, guys. And she said that he's very lucky for the light symptoms that he did have. But he's fortunate that he is a healthy person anyway, because Matt rarely gets sick. So that's a good thing. And he told her that even before COVID was a thing, even before that was a thing, like Matt and I, look at all the deer right there. Oh my gosh,
wow.
There's a whole herd of deer in these people's yards, but because of the lighting, you wouldn't have probably been able to see it. But even before that, Matt and I are very strict about always keeping sanitizer in our car. Anytime we do anything, come out of a store, we always sanitize. And then as soon as we get home, we wash our hands in really hot water. So we've always been, really, really strict about our hygiene when it comes to being out anyway. That's why we've been able to go to Walt Disney World during the height of flu season and we've never been sick. But this was just a unlucky happenstance. The bad thing about COVID is you could carry it and give it to somebody and not even know that you had it because you might not have any symptoms.
I really thought, since we really don't stay around people unless we're in the store or something and we're always having a mask on, I never thought that I would really catch it because we've been so careful. But this just shows you how easy it's passed around.
This is true. That is something too, because you might think, well, I've never been around anybody that's been sick, so I'm fine, and everybody that I know feels fine, and they're not sick.
It was
somebody
a wake-up
could carry
call.
it. Yeah, it was a wake-up call.
It was a wake-up call.
Somebody could be carrying it and not even know that they have it and not know that they're passing it on. So this is even more so why we need to wear masks around other people, because they could have symptoms and be passing it, or you could have symptoms and be passing it and not know. So you wear a mask to protect others. Sanitize your hands to protect others and yourself. But, I mean, for real, guys, even going through drive-thrus, it's like we sanitize our hand them the card, and then get our card back and then sanitize again. So that we're not giving them a dirty card. So that's, I mean, it is. Matt was right. This has been a huge wake-up call, because I mean, I've heard about people being asymptomatic and passing it, but you don't really think about it until it happens to you. So be careful, guys, for real. We have been very, very fortunate, and we are not taking it lightly that we got off very easily with this stuff. But it's nothing to sneeze at, and it's not the flu. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Thanks for watching. This has been the longest 2 weeks. Goodbye.